Okay, hi everybody, this is Croft with Cyberholic tutorial 1.1.6 on how I'm going to port my website from my old website into the new one from October CMS to Winter CMS and take this opportunity to update it. In this video we are going to install a plugin, the first plugin, and the special thing about this is that it's going to be a plugin that I rely on because I don't want my website to be mobile first. No, I want it to be mobile only. So if you don't want that, then yeah, skip this this tutorial, or yeah, you can see and learn on how to install your first plugin with Winter CMS. So currently, as I have semantic included within the website, everything is responsive, and that's okay like that. But I really just want to fix on mobile because yeah, I checked my logs, my old logs that are, from like 2, 3, 4, 6 years ago. And I was at like 80%, 80, 90%, something like that, mobile only and tablet. And yeah, so it's not that I don't see the future for desktops anymore, but if you don't want to have a mobile-only website, then at least you're going to learn on how to install a plugin with Winter CMS. And that's what we are going to do right now. For this, I go to the backend, then into settings. And sorry, as I'm working on Manjaro now, and also here some OBS plugins do not work, like the zoom and mouse follow plugin. I have to improve a little bit. Yeah, and sorry, I went to settings and then on the middle left, updates and plugins. And here are going to pop up the the marketplace of Winter CMS. So yeah, so I don't have the mouse and follow thing, and I have to zoom, yeah, a little bit in a different way. So excuse me for that. I hope that you can, if you make the video full screen, you can see everything and follow up. So this is like the installed plugins currently installed on my system. What I'm going to do now is install plugins, and currently, if you follow up, we are talking now about April 2022. There is still no official marketplace for Winter CMS, so they rely on the plugins coming from within GitHub, offered to October CMS, and bit by bit, all these plugins are going to be, hopefully sooner or later, going to be, I don't know if forked is the correct expression or definition here, but yeah, going to be made available also for Winter CMS. What we are going to install now is the agent plugin by, what was his name? Kanji Furuhashi. Oh, それはいいですね. This plugin, I click on it, and then it's going to install it. This plugin is based on a German-sounding name plugin guy, a guy who created a plugin that allows you to check if the browser comes from Opera, Firefox, Edge, or whatever. If you are visiting the page from within a tablet, a desktop, or mobile, etc., and you're going to see it. It's super easy to implement it. But we will go to the GitHub page in a second, because I, like always with my twisted mind, I forgotten how to include it in here. Just let me go back to the plugins so that you can see it. If I go to settings, this is all real time. So if you have a faster connection than me, then go make yourself a coffee, have fun with your life. It's not that I'm not having fun with my life, but I'm coming from the 14,400 error. Bits per second tasted like bits per hours. So if I click here in the plugins on agent, then you can get a first glimpse on how the Bear in mind that everything is hackable. Whatever you see on your desktop can be hacked, simulated, emulated, virtually manipulated. So this plugin is not it's not 100% secure. So don't think that if you define something to be only shown on Firefox that people don't find a workaround to include it. What we are going to do now is go to CMS on the top of our menu. And here on CMS, on the left side, is going to pop up our pages. We are going to put it directly in the layouts. I'm going to put it, you can use it wherever you want on a partial on the page, but I'm going to put it directly within the layout. And here, just let me zoom. GitHub page from Jens Seeger or something like that was his name. What I'm going to do is agent Jens plugin GitHub. I'm going to seek these words. There it is. Jens Segers, a PHP desktop mobile user agent plugin. So he made it for PHP, and thanks to Kanji, we have it also available as JavaScript solution coming to be used with Twig within Winter CMS. The documentation here is quite big. It's quite long, right on the first page. It's still loading. Okay, here it is. This is the GitHub page. And here you have the, let me zoom in. You have go back to settings. In a new tab so that we don't have so many loading times. It's not that I'm have a modem connection here, a dial-up modem flatline connection, but where I live, it's quite, everything is slow here, man. go to the plugins on the left, where we have the demo plugin coming from the Winter standard installation or first installation in our agent by Kanji. Kanji Furuhashi. So thank you, Kanji, for this fabulous plugin. And here it is. Okay, if agent. It's really just like that. So we can copy this whole line, go to the other tab, zoom in so that you can see it. Out again. If I refresh the page, it's not going to work. It's not going to show anything because I'm on my desktop and not mobile. As you can see, hopefully on the top left, mobile only. So yeah, it works. The plugin, as I have added in, it works. But what I'm going to do now is going to the developer. Yeah, I'm using Firefox also. Sorry, I'm used to Chrome, but Manjaro came with Firefox, and I wanted to be a little bit more secure about the Firefox containers. If you don't know what that is, it's absolutely fantastic. They help me a lot currently. So with all the mix of jobs and private projects, and also there's tutorials. Okay, so the Firefox developer tools are in theory the same as of Chrome. So I go in here, and on the top, where is it? Where are you? You can't see it right now because I haven't set up a OBS screen for the whole screen. I can't find the option where I can switch to mobile. Here it is. Because on Chrome, if you're used to the stuff on the left side, and it's going to pop up on the right side, and you are lost. So currently, as you can see, hopefully on the top, it's set to responsive, 1280 to 720. That's HD screen resolution. But I can also get in here and say, hey, I would like to simulate an iPad or a Galaxy Note 20. And still nothing where we could say, okay, it did not work. But if I refresh the page now, it should work. Why doesn't this work? It's really, really slow. I hope that there it is. It does work. Okay, so now that I have switched to Galaxy Note emulator, then He thinks, no, in this case, it's not the simulator. Sorry, it's the browser agent and device. I don't know what. So he thinks that it's a mobile. So he shows the mobile side as it should be. And if I go back to responsive, these are all iPhones. Edit list. Okay, it's, no, sorry. Jesus Christ. You should always just try out new systems, because then you might, just to learn and update yourself on how these things, tools work. As I said, like what on Chrome is on the left side, on Firefox is on the right side, and I haven't set up the system as it is. Okay, so here it is. As soon as I have a responsive website, it just shows the text, and as soon as I switch over to some phone, then it really just shows me the page as it is. There is also a JavaScript API for the detection of orientation and rotation. Let me think. Maybe I'm going to do this in the next video, because I'm not sure now where to find it. I know that it exists for the modern browsers. You can check if someone has changed the orientation, and as soon as someone changed that orientation, that you could just recheck a function to make this either appear or not. So we will see. Maybe we will stick to this currently and just continue on with our website. But yeah, this is it about on how to install your first plugin. And as I mentioned before, even if this is going to be a mobile-only website, that doesn't mean that you can't follow up with the next videos, because you are going to learn on how I'm going to include more and more the layouts of semantic UI with a sidebar, etc. And yeah, just follow up. Thanks for watching, and I hope this is going to work out like this with my Raspberry Pi Manjaro.